Hello and welcome to another update video. My name is Ben and today we want to take a look at the Mana Decentraland chart again. We looked at it, I think a few weeks ago last time, but since then the market or the price dipped actually into one of our trading areas. So there is an opportunity there. We're going to take a look at it now. So we are on the Market Intel website, dailymarketupdate.com. Feel free to register here for free and you'll get all these updates completely for free about the S&P 500, NASDAQ, gold and other assets, and of course including cryptocurrencies. We click on the Mana Decentraland chart section here. You see the analysis, the written analysis that you actually get if you register here for free. And if you registered, then you did also get this new trading area to which the market already reacted. So we're going to take a look at that. Before we dive into the shorter time frame chart, let's take a look at the 2-day chart. You can see if you watch the previous video, then you'll see that not much changed, but it's always worth getting reminded about the long-term outlook, long-term overview. Is still everything on track? If we look at the chart, it still seems to be the case. However, Mana obviously hasn't really performed very well since the bear market low, which was struck end of last year. That's the current expectation, that this was the bear market low, but of course, you know, there is an invalidation point for that and we will have to take a look at that on the 4-hour chart. But here you can see that presumably end of last year, wave 2 bottomed. We're now in a third wave rally that should take the price to basically $10.34 plus. It is a long-term target. We can't tell you how long something takes. Elliott-Wave is a great price-based system. It's not really a time-based system. You can't really say how long something takes. Not really. I mean, we know that third waves are typically very strong waves, very aggressive. So far, this doesn't look very aggressive. We have here around $6. The next key resistance on the 2-day chart is the previous all-time high. But I think everybody would be happy if we just finally start to move into that direction. Now, to get a little bit more clarity short-term, let's take a look at the 4-hour chart. The 4-hour time frame gives us a good idea of the micro patterns that are unfolding, and you can see that from last year's low the market rallied in a wave 1, which we call a leading diagonal in blue. Wave 1, here you can see the waves magenta 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it likely topped here end of 2024 in blue wave 1. From there a large flat correction started in an ABC structure. We have one key level here in our primary scenario, which we still assign a 60% probability, where the price obviously shouldn't, the price shouldn't break below that level. And this is indicated here by this red line. So the price must hold this red line. And okay, if we break below it, it's not necessarily a disaster because we have an alternative wave count available. Basically in the alternative that we assign a 40% probability, the market is still in this wave 2, which at the moment, as per the primary count, bottomed end of last year. It would simply mean that this never finished and we're still in a major correction that started back then. And obviously, if this is the larger wave 2, there is a support area, a trading area, which basically includes both of these scenarios. It's defined between 31.5 cents and 13.7 cents. So there's still plenty of space, but Mana already reacted to the trading area that we communicated here on the website already to you, reacted to the 38.2 fib level here, but we don't have really that reaction that would strongly indicate that a low has been struck. So could still make another low, no problem. But you see here on the chart, actually the price needs to break above the previous wave 4 high. That would give us a really good indication that a low has actually formed in wave 2. I mean, until that's the case, there's still the risk of further downside. I mean, 40% for the alternative wave count, that's still pretty high. I mean, it's just that, the correction is technically complete. The wave count to the downside is complete. The correction was quite substantial, but it's just that just because the wave count is complete or the correction looks complete visually, that still doesn't tell us if the bulls turn up, right? The bulls need to turn up now. Everything's prepared for the bulls, but they have to turn up. And therefore prices always need to confirm such a scenario. All we can highlight here is there is a potential. There's a significant potential, like on most altcoin charts, but you still need to consider the risk. I mean, most of these are very unstable charts, you can say, still very young charts. If you compare it to stocks, the risk is higher, high volatility. So you need to obviously do your risk management and consider that in your risk management. And that needs to be reflected, in my opinion, by position sizes and definitely a stop loss. Now, where to set the stop stop loss? Well, we usually recommend to set the stop loss 1% below the box. That's the update about Mana Decentraland. Hope you enjoyed the update. If you did, then yeah, make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and yeah, also feel free to register on the website to get all these updates completely for free. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.